It's a Friday, and we've got our best suggestions for concerts and movies for this weekend in Tokyo coming right up in our MetPod radio and video report here on 76.1 Inter FM. Today, once again, we're checking in with musician Kaleb James and Metropolis film critic Don Morton. Don, got a must-see and a must-miss movie for us for this weekend?
I do, and the must-miss is kind of a shocker. It's Alice in Disneyland. Oh, I'm sorry, Alice in Wonderland. Although the first title that I gave you is probably more accurate. The last thing I expected from Tim Burton was a dumbing down for the multiplex crowd. It's okay for a while, and of course the special effects are great, but it reduces the whole story down to a final action scene where the White Rabbit and the Tweedle Brothers and the Caterpillar and the Dormouse and the Mad Hatter are all just sort of pals and pets and sidekicks. It's very disappointing. Alice is the must-miss, and the must-see is a movie called An Education. It's always fascinating to witness the birth of a new star, and this time it's Carey Mulligan. This is about a 16-year-old girl who takes up with a mid-30s man, and she gets an education. The education she gets involves the world of concerts, art auctions, late-night suppers. So if this is a seduction, then it seems that Jenny, the character, is getting as good as she gives. Carey Mulligan is just absolutely great. She's been compared to Audrey Hepburn, and that isn't out of place. That's my must-see, and it's called An Education. Back to you, Mr. Kong.
Thank you, Don Morton. Now let's check in with musician Kaleb James. What's your best concert suggestion for this weekend, Kaleb?
What's up, Kong? My best pick for this weekend is Erykah Badu. She's doing Yokohama Bay Hall on this Saturday, the 17th. Just one day to check out the neo-soul diva queen herself. But back here in Tokyo, Billboard Live, Jody Watley is back in town. She's doing Monday the 19th and Tuesday the 20th only. Good friend of yours, Kong. Run down and check her out. Only 2 chances to do it. But talk about a lot of chances. Blue Note Tokyo will host Nile Rodgers and Chic the 24th to the 26th. Take a few days off, come back and do the 30th, May 1st, and May 2nd. That means that Nile Rodgers and Chic are going to party all the way from the end of April into the golden week of May. What a gig that's going to be. Later!
Thanks, Kaleb. And we have more great suggestions in our magazine, on newsstands now, and in our podcast called
The MetPod.
The Tokyo MetPod.
Radio report.
The Tokyo MetPod. It's all about life in Tokyo at www.metpod.com.
Come get some of this.
And join us every morning for the MetPod Radio Report. I'm Kamasami Kong on 76.1
76.1
Inter FM.